the change. He understand the people cry. He no go ever turn we dry. For APC and for Salon, he ready for sit on that throne. He's the unifier, leader we go raise we higher. Working for the people, tireless. Transform the land, make we feel less. Hold up, talk a Konteh, the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist and pragmatic. For Sierra Leone, he be active. Always make it a priority to join him, live on we are. Every Wednesday 9 p.m. Salon time. As he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone as you mean. We tire for bad image, time for a brand new page. Now you only be go engage. Together we go build this stage. He stand for truth and love with guidance from above. Defending people strong. Together we belong. Dr. Richard Konteh, the unifier. God ordained you day we hire. For APC and for Salon. Now you we trust for bring we home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sierra Leone unite. The unifier. In town, come night. Yeah, Sierra Leone rise up. This one for the people, them. Dr. Richard Konteh, the unifier. We go move together as one. Oh, it's a leadership, not sacrifice. Ordained by God, not by pride. You feel the people, them pain inside. They walk with heart, not height. From Freetown to Kono side. From maternity to we go unite. He ready for defend we right and bring we future bright. He's the unifier, leader we go raise we higher. Working for the people, tireless. Transform the land, make we feel us. Oh, Dr. Konteh, the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist and pragmatic. For Sierra Leone, they active. Always make it a priority to join him, live on we are. Every Wednesday 9 p.m. Salon time. As he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone as unity. He say no more division again. We go build the peace and reign. He go work for all, not for gain. Together we go break the chain. He understand the people cry. He no go ever turn we dry. For APC and for Salon, he ready for sit on that throne. He's the unifier, leader we go raise we higher. Working for the people, tireless. Transform the land, make we feel less. Hold up, talk a Konteh, the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist and pragmatic. For Sierra Leone, he be active. Always make it a priority to join him, live on we are. Every Wednesday 9 p.m. Salon time. As he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone as you mean. We tire for bad image, time for a brand new page. Now you only be go engage. Together we go build this stage. He stand for truth and love with guidance from above. Defending people strong. Together we belong. Dr. Richard Konteh, the unifier. God ordained you day we hire.
Alright, Dr. Richard Konteh, the unifier. God ordained you day. You know, the race, for the first man, they intensify every day. And Dr. Richard Konteh, the time belts every other day. And they ready for knock the chest, put the chest before, and make sure say it cuts the rope force. And then when that happen, you know exactly what that mean? It may automatically mean say the man in himself don't come. So today now Wednesday, of course. Now the day this way God can ordain. For let we get the lecture for the way to inside the program for make a talk to we on different things them. And interestingly, things that don't they happen around the country these days there. We all don't the meet and inbox and how the things and they meet them now so it is strategized like every other day. Come on. It ask question. Wow. Now this kind leader now we really get? Why is it that now I really they press all the body we are supposed to press for take this job? Because within me they see, the leader what we get, you not deserve this position at all. Especially with the kind of statement we will get. Especially with the kind of action we will see, especially with the kind of economic hardship we will get, especially with other things them we will come across, institution upon institution. But it not surprise me. It not surprise me at all. When we see Maada Bio make a statement, and the statement na that anybody win an APC supporter. Na the Bonthe district, it die early morning. We know here any institution talk. No institution, not to the Peace Commission, no pull word. They wait now, where the person do and is slap back, they say, hey, now who be say, now allow this to that to this. People are see, waking fast like Usain Bolt for poll statement and for find the opposition. It don't pass 72 hours. Maybe I not find it too. Anyway, it can be difficult at times really for you get, take action against the one we employ you. Because the word they go say, you know go bet the finger with the video. But not to that not the real thing. Maada Bio, after we just, get this way, take this mandate, 2023. I use the word take because now a controversial one, a contested one. When you take this mandate, he call the members of parliament them, the SLPP members of parliament, and tell them, say, because of the weak institutions them, in for make sure, say, he put hand on everything. In other words, what in PPRs they do, now the authorization, now with the instruction of Maada Bio. So now, the one where they instruct, the instructor don't fall short, or that for instruct, for letting take action against the instructor? This is not the biggest question. I will get for play for another video day, some other day, because I'm not been really planned. I just they think of a now. Say yes, it's okay. Say it because of how the institution and they inside the country, it get for they everywhere. It get for involve everywhere. So that then a simple indictment for Tumara Bambai for sure say any institution will create problem na the country. In Andede and na him. Because in Andede, na in the leader, na him go take responsibility for everything. The killing of people them, the Pademba road, the courts, the weakness of the court, the police, the way how they behave, the military, the drugs business, it don't make a categorically clear for we all for understand that. So if 10 now able for talk any word about your statement, able for talk any word about the drug business where the smell na the country, then it means say no way not the way it can talk against himself. This na program, the Unifier Movement Hour, right on we are the YouTube and on Facebook. Me man then they come just now, then they can just now. But the one we say self now with the studio so for it in fact last on or something. It don't see do ya long time. I can't peep na so like I think 15 minutes to we are peep. Where some people can say Kene Asia. But I make like I not say and I not make like see myself. Pass where they talk and so family members them, with all due respect, no welcome. The one when I get a day, the one when I all consider for, where we can take a lecture for on this particular beautiful day. Dr. Richard Konteh, the Unifier, APC flag bearer aspirant. Good evening and welcome to the program, Doctor.
Yeah, good evening, Sembe. Yeah, as usual, I want to say thank you for this opportunity where you give me for engage with people, and I'm glad for there again today for engage on the issues where they bother with all our Sierra Leoneans.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate your time, like always, for doing it in the program. So, but quick one, Doc. La just left one for you, fringing. I know they start at all. Take will say one for take will. Because the reason being, anytime where the issues they can plenty, it can kind of very confusing. It can kind of very much, difficult.
No, guide me no more. Guide me no more. Guide me no more.
Okay, I could do that.
Guide me no more.
Definitely do that.
Guide me.
Okay, so the thing them work so much that family members them la ask una tin uda do tin nobody na be sabai on you when they begin from the top. When they begin from the top. And this time I go play by the way, hold on for me quickly. This time I'll try for play you something quickly. I will really try for play you something, where I just don't come across. And this one I think say it clear because we they see the difficult moments, the most difficult job right now inside Sierra Leone. Now for talk or for defend the presidency. That's the most difficult job right now. So if that be the case, let's just play first quick video for we all. May we watch not an old video. The first clip now from Liberty Television. Liberty, thank you very much. Actually, they do extremely well, and we will always appreciate now. Yeah, most of the things that we can come and analyze can come from Liberty, Truth, and the other media houses them. So let's start with this one where Khadija be the engage Mike Brewer. Doctor, with your permission, if you okay with that, then let me go quickly.
Yeah, carry on.
So President Bio in statement, he said you don't die in the morning they meet you.
If you support APC.
He said if you say you count, even say if you support APC. He said Biabawa APC here pay dwell. What do you mean by that? See where they bring APC talking at this tone.
So APC all not for dinner bomb.
Listen, at the camp. You when they bring APC talking at it with all the development and what they do. You still they bring APC talking for your selfish interest. He said you don't die, that morning will meet you.
Na cost it be the cost the people, eh?
Well, I know the work of the president in head, but
no, but the way how it make you the interpreter, it's how they could possibly swear somebody.
So the interpretation.
With all the SLPP don't do in terms of development. If you bring APC talk now, you don't die go meet you in the morning.
That's why we did. We some of una be vexed, na forget about the peace we get, and some of una won't go na PMDC. Even now, some people still they talk about APC, but not only when you get swear, now you go still they talk about APC. Yes, not only you we swear by you that this country. Still going to talk about APC. Look how bad this road be damaged. Like for say, we not even they exist. Anybody in this country we say they support the APC go die early morning. I know they talk about other place. If you then have Freetown, okay. But here inside Bonthe, we don't show the entire Bonthe. Say.
All right, so that's not the the big man at the tongue, and you know what that one the way it drop away, this weekend there so quick one drop and away. So we're not to waste time. Let me just come over to you, Dr. Richard Konteh. But quickly before I bring you inside again, I apologize. Let's just bring me own lieutenant inside the program. Look and say our best we can able for go this because I gave me Baba Igi, Baba Eleri, Baba Ele, all man days. Okay, inside the program, quickly, welcome and see our best to be able for push and good one inside go before. Una welcome. Una kushen kabo.
Yes. Thank you, Singapore. Doc. Kusha kabo.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, Madam Maada Bio don't give you an interesting week. So it good follow you.
Say the SLPP.
Yes, SLPP. A good follow you. Waiting that you take on these, how we call them, these statements there.
Well, I don't know
Anyway,
who that describe him as Alfonso Bani, we na the Human Rights Defenders Network, then Edman say he refer to the statement as unfortunate, and he consider that statement to be dangerous incitement. Bible, I could share with you.
You know, say I'm a witch man. The computer go connect phone up and defend the voice now.
Hey, God.
us.
See, they are telling the cat on sorry. Don't say offend the mic.
Us.
My own lecturer, I salute.
Yes, but I salute you. Sangwe Pierre, one for say I'm glad for the again today, and I look forward to a very interesting discussion. I want to start first for say sorry, Arthur. Say last week you been telling me say we for talk about the security bill.
Oh yes,
I hire five. So I hire 5 lawyers then work on the bill for me. We discuss and we analyze them together. So I be don't come prepared
Hey, good.
for talk about that bill day. But I'm not going to talk for them about it now because we have been overtaken by events. But just so say I've been promised last week, say today we go talk about the security bill, and say where I be don't talk, I don't prepare myself. I do my homework very well before I know they just grab and come. Me not a lawyer. So if I can't talk about what we get for do with law, I don't go ask the one they win at the area. They say bookman as somebody wey know who's forget information. You don't need to forget the information yourself, but if you know who's for fair now. So I have 5 lawyers that are engaged for help me.
All right.
So
we will give it a next week.
we go handle and maybe next week if we will touch up today.
So
But,
what about the security bill now? The dangerous security discussion.
You know, it's a lecturer do so.
Tell me.
He try for tell you say when he be the flag bearer and be the president of Mama Salon, he get for the notes down the problems and let not forget.
And
So
not
now
only
tell you
notes.
to go discuss them.
No, not
But-
only note. And they make sure say a consult with the right people and for them put them, they address them, not only for talk.
Yes, I know they claim for know everything.
Hey, good.
And I dey pay attention to details. I know they easily forget anything I don't commit myself to.
Bible
So
and
just
Apple before
confirmation.
Doctor
No,
begin Latin or something. Before you even begin, now you sell yourself, bruh. Now you market yourself. Then say you pray the bid.
I saw you don't do.
You know what they call
That's why they don't
branding.
dey-
You know what they call branding. That is to say,
Oh,
now
yes.
you do your own business, let it look fine. If you take you Iggy, you go throw away, you go disgrace on our street.
Nobody knows
on our
that.
street, don't know. So, Doc,
Saint Pierre,
sir,
one thing where I do again, now that this speech where the presidents make, I not just decide for issue a statement
okay.
because I want for issue a statement. I hope so I don't see me statement where I don't issue on that. But I engage me mende family them for make them help me for understand the message. So I know they even start with the part where all man they talk about. And they go to the part where people know they talk about.
Okay.
Because that'll be a pretty long speech. In one part, it make a very dangerous and suggestive statement. He say, he urged in supporters, Maada Bio in his statement, he called on all his supporters for make them back whoever they emerge as the SLPP presidential candidate and flag bearer. Which means they expect say anybody where he get for hand pick, make people just support him. Hook, line, and sinker without asking any questions. He said because instead of for support, this person where some people they put forward because that person they go they under the palm tree.
They in the watch on top.
Where he go sit down on top the palm tree.
In the watch, yes.
And then he go ensure say he protect the family there. For me, now day I want start my discussion today.
Very correct. Very correct. We read and day somebody interpret for we but no pay attention to that. In other words,
Well,
the remote and the person use the word it go the remote control the person.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Exactly. And which means he want get an extended term where he go put forward a puppet and then he go sit down on top the person. The person is just a figurehead. He said the person go there under the palm tree, he go sit down on top
On top of the palm tree, yes.
the palm tree. This is running for we democracy in this country. This is very concerning for we governance in this country. This is very concerning for we choice of leadership in this country. And it go for to a great extent for show how we leaders then they see the people of this country. It talk as if the people of this country not get capacity for assess and judge for themselves the type of leader we they for follow. Anybody where input in the name of SLPP, the people have accept. Whether that the good person that or not the good person that is makes it suggest say the SLPP supporters not get a mind of their own, they're not able to judge for themselves. Somebody has to judge for them. He said anybody when they put, let people just accept. Because that person they go they under the palm tree and he go sit down on top the palm tree and he will ensure say everybody is protected. You know why he add that part? Everybody is protected. He not say everybody's interest will be met. He not say all man will get job. He not say life will be good. He say everybody will be protected. The only time where they protect person, now when the person do bad, you know allow me them punish her. Now the only time they protect person, where they say he protect person. Now where the person they do bad and you they prevent the person from being punished for the bad way they do. So they protect her. So basically if they go for state say, even after he don't officially left office, this must still the intent to perpetuate the kind bad things where they do right down in this country. Where it be say SLP supporters can do anything and get away with them. They can even kill and get away with them. They can even massacre people and get away with them. They can even burn people in houses and get away with them because the system is programmed for protect SLP people. And when you hear it, the first lady say, would I not to SLPP, not to Sierra Leone, it means we get two sets of people in this country. Those people who are not Sierra Leoneans because they are not SLPP, and those who are SLPP and therefore are pure Sierra Leoneans and are protected by the system. This is as worrisome for me as the other statement where I can comment on earlier on. Me people them, and I want for you use this for talk directly to me SLPP family them.
Doc, before you continue, a big pardon, sir. This statement where you just stumbling can, so I just want to confirm with the direct translation we'll be get again from a very senior Mende woman. Okay. Maybe just confirm and quickly, let not Alex say now you know more.
He said the other thing we want for telling people that made them know. For say when election time they come, made them get on a mind say the person where they give say that this person they want for lead the SLPP. Made them no say no more that person they in the pan tap that person they in the sit down It remote them. The way he put on a remote. They go give the staff to this person, but now in go sit down, they watch them. Whatever they do, let them know say in the pan tap that person day. So let them not get any fairness over that one day. They say the last time back, he tell them say, they make the bridge until they don't begin enjoy the bridge. Now when they start the road, now they wait when they start the road now, they make sure say the road go take outside the road for end, make it go end day. Make them be rest assured for say nothing no dey pan tap there, nothing no go wrong with them. Let them not worry in day and they pan tap them. Now it makes sense for you say when the election time they come, make them not worry about that. The one where they point, make them know say no more now in the inside that person day. Now that's exactly the try for. So let people not worry until we don't begin enjoy the bridge. Now that's when they holler and say yes.
Okay, Doc. Now just confirmation.
Okay.
Maada Bio wants on Holy Ghost.
Exactly. You know, I mean, for me, it means it believes say it get a puppet as a leader, then he will continue for day in control and they micromanage the person, and the person will just do what he wants. And he say he go day inside the person. That means the SLP people not even get the right for choose for themselves. Now he get for give them in your own person where he wants, the person where he manipulates. So I want to talk directly to me SLPP brothers and sisters. Sierra Leone na the only country where we get na the world where we can call home. No other side no dey na the world where you go call home. Somewhere dey France, Bible I think say dey France or wherever they dey, Ato dey America. However long una dey na dem country dem dey, whichever passport or passports una dey carry, at the end of the day you are a foreigner. At the end of the day, you're a foreigner, they know they see you as one of them. The only side where under normal circumstances, because waiting with the experience now an abnormal circumstance. For make the first lady of a country say anybody not to SLPP to Sierra Leone. Now we don't have SLPP, that is an abnormal situation. But under normal circumstances, nobody will ever refer to you in Sierra Leone as a foreigner. So therefore, if this is not the country where we all they call we own, we all have to be proud of this country. And the pride of the country, it starts with the type of leadership where we get. If it be a leadership where we can be proud of, a leadership where we can talk about for the good things, a leadership where we ensure say the resources of we country, they use them for the benefit of we country. A leadership where we ensure say they're not just they talk about this country for the bad reasons. Anytime they mention Sierra Leone for the bad reasons. We can ensure say when they mention Sierra Leone, it has to be for the good reasons. Before you decide for follow again the line of Maada Bio, ask yourself the simple question. In these 10 years, has this man, President Maada Bio, helped to make the life of the average Sierra Leonean better in the last 8 years and the 2 years left? He make we lives them better, or he make we lives them worse? He helped for bring this country together, for make we all see ourselves as brothers and sisters. We go work together, or he work for divide this country. Now this kind person you go want for make a men you picking. Now this kind person you go want for subject yourself under for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years. Now this kind person, that this kind leadership Sierra Leone deserve. And now if he try for say when he left, he go hand pick again in successor. As if for suggest say una in the SLPP, una no get sense, na in one get sense. Then they can't pick leader for una. Ebo. And when you judge waiting in performance get for be after 10 years, now you for just don't fill in the blanks now for see the kind person where you go hand pick for APC. I mean for SLPP. SLPP, una not get a better choice. Una not get a better choice. Me believe say SLPP get so many good people. But me no say Maada Bio no go pick any of those better people in the SLPP. Because those better people no go be stooges to Ram. Those better people no go be the one the way he say jump, he say how high. He go ask why I for jump. If you look at the people the way he give appointments to in the first term, and you see the one the way he give appointments to the second term, one thing where una SLPP for note now that the one the way fed for SLPP for kind of power in 2018, they not inside government again. The one that will be there inside Salone, they at the war front, they at the front line. For FET, for bring SLPP in power in 2018, they not inside government today. The one that way they inside the core of in government today, where it surround itself with the yes-er people where they around them. They were not there. They were not even in Freetown. They were not in Sierra Leone. And so therefore, they don't even understand the culture, the political culture in this country. They don't even understand governance. They don't even understand what it means for ensure say we live in harmony with each other. They don't understand because they were not here. And now, they try for suggest say it intend for perpetuate the same type of governance even after he don't left office. SLPP supporters, I want make una think twice. I'm not going to name names for una. Going to be placed for choose for una a leader. But I want make una judge wisely among the lot we una get. And choose from the somebody who will be in your own person. Somebody will get a mind of your own. Somebody will get the experience in governance. Somebody will intellectually sound. Somebody will mature. Somebody will go able to move this country forward better than waiting Maada Bio don't do inside the last 8 years. It certainly will continue for doing in the last 2 years. I appeal to SLP people, una do ya, una show love for Mama Salome. Una show some love for Mama Salome. Una put Sierra Leone first. And una not allow una self for be carried away again. For make this man, they get in mind the whole mic, and tell una say, anybody who I give una take her. And una no more say, where I give her, na you go no more go, I mean, I give the cow, I hold the rope. Now me go determine what he go do. Now me go dictate, and I go ensure say I protect una. So any kind bad una do, anything una do, una free for do am. Nothing not go happen. Able. But me, I go school na the south. I work na the south. I work na other parts of the southeast where I be there with CRS. And I don't interact with people from the southeast. If we are there out of this country, I go study. Most of my closest friends are people from the southeast. And I know the caliber of people where I be they interact with. Sierra Leone deserves better. Sierra Leone deserves better leadership. And they pray and hope say, at least could give it somebody better. No, we get to build a good competition. I won't forget a sound candidate who we get for debate. Who we get for engage. For sure, who that would be a better leader for lead this country in 2028.
Okay.
But I not feel say would have allow make Maada Bio dictate to una again. would I go for this? Would I go for lead the party after her?
Okay.
Una for
Doc,
they in the position for do get the right person.
Doc, when you talk about the dog, don't forget for talk about the bone. That now waiting the you don't talk about the APC, sorry, the SLPP and the people in the southeast. Now let's talk about Una Maada Bio again. From the day where he take this mandate, after 2023 election, it deliberate about waiting 2028 ticket for Talek. So all of them things there, so where they come, so not a mistake. I'll play for you this video and let you please listen to them. And maybe you there also today, you go pick something we wanna go use for strategize because Maada Bio deliberate. The Edmond Alpha issue not to by mistake, it don't begin plan long ago. The PPRC the issue not to mistake, don't begin plan ago. Let's just watch this video quickly. This one at the time where he meet with SLPP members of parliament them na state lodge after where they may suspend parental wale. Listen this one.
The biggest or most difficult task where we get, and I will always say this, when you choose a leader, that is when you do your homework. We for master the opponents. We for lead this country. It takes a lot of effort. Some of them, it doesn't have to be violent. Doesn't. It needs well calculated, calibrated actions from now up to the time we will appoint. We will elect the flag bearer, from the national officers to the flag bearer, and how we organize up to election day. We get for do that one day. I don't always talk out.
So Doc, you agree this one? Thank you for master.
No, I've not watched this clip.
Fine.
He's perfectly correct. It's perfectly correct. When you want for take over governance, you got to be strategic. Every step of the way. You get for be very strategic, you get for plan well, and you get for make sure say you day ahead of the opponent. You get for try for understand waiting at the opponent in next move. And try for make sure say you there ahead of them. It's very correct on that. Make no mistake, Maada than a strategist. And because of that, and it gets a tendency to make people underestimate her. But if anybody underestimate Maada Bio, you do at your own peril. Maada Bio is not possible anybody for underestimate. Anything they do on purpose. And a very determined. First of all, you don't get conscience. So anything where you want for do, you go for them. Now make we safe in SLPP, I mean in APC, we get for make sure say we get somebody we will match them and beat them by your own game. We get for be very careful in the choice of a leader where they go against the SLPP. If we not get a leader where they understand the end game from the beginning, and therefore put in place a strategy for counter whatever, then we try for do along the way, we are in trouble. Forget SLPP out, not to any kind possible do. You need somebody who will read them, understand their game plan. Just like football. The coach where they win a football match, and the coach where get the understanding of the opponent, he know the plan where then they come where they come with, the formation that they come with, and instead set in team for counter. And ensure say he beat them at the end of the day. And that day we in APC need for do. Me personally and my team would spend an obscene amount of time they study SLPP. And we get a full dossier on everything where they plan for do. We get man there inside the man them. We get people where we don't plant inside them. Every step of the way we don't say they plan for do. And we get for beat them to that game day. And then make us say, when then get for elect me as flag bearer. The day when they announce me as flag bearer, that the day they count down for SLPP, they start. Now the day the countdown for SLPP they start for no say, then days will be now numbered. They will remind us now. Because we go beat them in their own game. It's not rocket science. And many not feel say that then one they strategize. We self they strategize. And we go beat them in their own game. Madam, you know, what they always try for do now for put fear in the SLPP. For make them believe say without them, SLPP not they survive. There was SLPP before Maada Bio and there will be SLPP after Maada Bio. There was Sierra Leone before Maada Bio and there will be Sierra Leone after Maada Bio. This world na a stage. We say all man they come and play in your own part. When you don't play your own part, you move on. But the advice where I been get from President Obasanjo one time, he say, when you na actor, you carry the stage, you the act, they clap for you. He say, left the stage when the ovation is loudest. Left the stage when the ovation, when the clap is loudest. That's the best time for left the stage. Now make you see even per football match, where the old player that you want for retire. They know they wait stay the game done before he left the game home. Then they wait when the game maybe we left like 5-10 minutes where all man still sit down. At the time that they can't substitute him. So that's when they come on now, all man they clap for him to make it come out. Don't ever leave the stage when people don't tire for clap for you. And so me the advice President Bio, when you tell them don't go, left the SLPP for make them choose the next leader, not choose for them. They get for loss anyway. Whoever wanna put it get for loss anyway. But at least allow the people, make them choose their own leader. And I hope and pray say SLPP supporters, they will get a mind of their own where they will think beyond Maada Bio and they will do the right thing for this country. We, as APC, we go strategize. We go unite. We go work together. And we go ensure say we deliver to this country what this country deserve. We go rescue this country from the shackles of the SLPP. And we go ensure say we make this country again a country where we all go be proud of. A country where everybody will be seen first as a Sierra Leonean. A country where everybody will be given an equal and unfettered opportunity for actualize your potential. A country where we go live at peace with each other. We do not go segregate against anybody because of a tribe, because of a region, or even because of a political persuasion. Sierra Leone, we all now one. And we all get to work together. So all of these bad plans where President Bio and the SLPP cohorts they get, where they can talk about just now about the comments where they make. I made them say now just a demonstration of cowardice. They just they show cowardice. And they feel say, you know, if you read about complexes, you know, I do education. If you know about complexes, inferiority complex, superiority complex, and the characteristics of same, you go really see which type of complex. And I'll tell you, say, they will not succeed. The APC go bounce back stronger than ever before. The APC will win the next elections on the first ballot, and the APC will turn this country around and put them back on the right footing for sustainable growth and development. God be your helper.
Okay, you still watch the program. We're at the Unifier Hour, right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. And of course, we get the big man, the lecturer inside the house this evening time when Dr. Richard Konteh. Over to now, Bible and Arthur.
All right. I want to agree with Doc on the area of Maada Bio being a strategist, but I also want to see what in Maada Bio they say, from another point of view. Because for the fact that Maada Bio, first of all, for comot Nado and make the statements them way he make. For me, I also think to say it's a carelessness on his side. Because at the end of the day, if you're not a leader, we're sensitive to waiting you want to do. You don't want to make your opponents them know what you want to do. But I don't notice with the SLPP being bogus is part of their lifestyle. Yeah, they could be very, very bogus. They could be very, very rude. They could be very, very loud. And that's not something we see not only in Maada Bio, not something we see back in other people. But another thing I see, I think to see, I also see the Maada Bio use that as an opportunity for continue for emboldening in people them towards being negative to other people them. We don't hear you waiting the first lady don't talk. We don't hear how the first lady don't make some statements that we say very, very unfortunate statement that we not for come out from people of that particular level. And also we don't see the chief minister self don't make statements where if we see Maada Bio they talk now say okay well ingo de pantap de continue ingo de pantap sorry the palm tree and then every other thing go de around them. We don't see the Julius Maada Bio then we don't talk say Julius Maada Bio go to 2036. And now from the chief minister. Now Miata conference, that was where he made that statement that President Biogo didn't power till 2036. So we don't see that strategy there. But for me, what I also want for drought are the fact that I want to ask a question to you, Doc. Was this not one of the reasons why this SLPP pauper fought Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma out of Sierra Leone? Because for the fact that I do remember very well that part of the statements that they make, the thing that they use for paint Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma, and the fact that they say, oh, you don't become president, you don't retire, you for pull and politics, which for me was very, very wrong, very unfortunate, trampling on his right. They will trample on his rights because you don't become president not mean to say you for pull and politics. For me, you don't become president not necessarily mean to say you for pull and politics. You don't mean to say your political life is completely over now your country. There are other roles you can play. We see from other countries, South America, we go say, okay, because you don't be president, just go sit down full and front foot. You understand me? That you get your party, you get for strength in certain things. There are a lot of things. Even if you look at the United States, they're not sit down full foot. Obama still has hands in the the Democrat Party. He still gets strong hands inside the Democrat Party. So for me, I also see him as outright hypocrisy, and I think to say, Maada Bio just not get respect for winner Sierra Leone. He just not get respect for Sierra Leone, so just get respect for young people them. Self way the way he say he did lead. He has no respect for them. And for again, I also think to say this is a shame on the vice president. Because the vice president have been the post way begin spread that word, they go spread that word in a Poloko. He don't retire now. If I go sit down, na statesman. But now Maada Bio they tell us say, when he left power, they retire.
After Maada Bio na post where they always contradict himself. In this statement we play just no so the full one, it talk say we in done. They go sit down, they tell like some people there. So for let go back na Bonthe and go say after where the big person in go sit down on top of the remote control now they show the kind of person we actually be. But anyway, Doc, by the way, come inside quickly.
Me not a question I ask Doc. This na my submission to this statement we Maada Bio do. Make Sierra Leone not take this light. It's possible to say Maada Bio go use this word in other parts of the country, but this word don't exist. Recently, we see out in the peak body them na streets. If you go na Bonthe, you go talk say the one day where they support APC, you go die early morning. Who knows them body are where they pick na streets if na APC supporters and people are they kill secretly. So for me, I think this word don't exist before Maada Bio go talk. The only message when we send to Sierra Leoneans, this is not about APC. Some of their remarks here make people pull APC out of them. We think about we own family, we think about we self. Because one thing where SLPP can show we for anything where concern Motama in life, where they talk and they do them, we don't see them. Them but they don't come, they don't confess them, they don't talk them, they don't prove them. Don't they get big guns the way now the supporters them, they don't prove them to we. The former chairman, he don't come and prove them. So I just send the message. This is not about APC. This word only exists before you go talk Kayanda. So be you APC supporter or anybody as a citizen, make we pay attention. Anything we concern life, where them guys are talk, the meaner. So this is not a question to doctor.
Yeah, thank you very much. Now make I come to the heart of the matter. Where the issue where concern we all, the part of the speech where concern everybody. Now the president that the fountain of honor, that the grand commander in chief of the armed forces. Now they epitomize everything where they call Sierra Leone. And we'd expect say if we lead by example. It's like the daddy na the host. When the pikin dem misbehave, na in suppose for correct them. Sadly, we get a situation inside we country where the one we suppose for be the adult in the room, then they do otherwise. I think the statement will come from the president is unfortunate. It's shameful where they see AYV, then they try for retract. They forget, say, in this day and age of technology, whether they bring down the site now, people then get the recording. So no amount of bringing down will ever wipe out the fact, say, those statements were made. I see how the State House Communications Directorate, they go to extra lengths for try for defend the indefensible. I see my good friend Mike Berra. He dey try. But sometimes maybe you will save yourself all the hassle if you just keep quiet. Because the more they try for explain, the more that they make matters worse. If you look at the interview where Mike Berra was granted to Khadija, you will see how Khadija literally rubbish her and expose her. I want to make people there know, say, the way where this country don't become polarized, the way where this country don't get tense, the way where people they're disgruntled, they're unhappy because of the hardship that this country, because of the suffering of the ordinary man, the high cost of fuel, the harassment by the police and the more police there within our streets, the SLRS people there, they're wording there, where the person harass people there all over this country. Because of the drug menace, we're always so pervasive in this country. Because of the human rights abuses, the indiscriminate arrests of the opposition, because of the shrinking of the democratic space, the total state capture, the weaponization of state institutions against the opposition. I don't think, say, any well-meaning leader go still sit down within the context of everything where they happen. It take mic again and make the type of unfortunate statement we make. It really, really unfortunate. And I think, say, all which you need for do, make you just retract the statement and apologize to the country, because it's not supposed to say that. And I believe, say, even the one who will try for defend them, they know, say, he's not supposed to say that. And he cannot say that. But you guess what? Actually, what he say, they come from the heart. Wetin exactly e mean for say na e say, not to slip of tongue. One thing wey you get for know about the SLPP, if you remember in previous interviews, I tell you say the SLPP, they are very predictable. Another part of the reason why I can always tell una say, now this get for happen next week, now this get for happen in 2 weeks' time, and it dey happen. Because the SLPP, they are easily predictable. Anything wey dem want for do, they talk am. I'm quite convinced say Maada Bio dey intend for kill people. It dey intend for massacre people. Now make it talk say na early morning they go die. They intend for do am. When you take wetin e say, you set am against wetin in chairman of a party say about forming an army against the opposition, about saying no more APC in this country. Maada Bio be don also talk say he go make sure say he extinguish APC, he wipe APC out of Sierra Leone. He go kill APC in this country. Now that in chairman self don repeat. Now that the former chairman self be literally imply where we say SLPP go do that power for 75 years. So the SLPP, they have been consistent in saying they will annihilate the APC. They have been consistent. So this, therefore, send a clear message to we as APCians, to well-meaning Sierra Leoneans, for say, if there is a time that we need for come together and stop out of for the yon high the yon so, if there is a time where we for come together for fight a common enemy, it's now. The plans wey their wire get is not good for Sierra Leone. At a time like this, when the opposition they cry foul, the opposition they express in dissatisfaction with the way in which they carry out the governance of this country. At a time when the opposition don't even be pushed to the corner to the point that they don't walk out of governance. At that time, I feel say any well-meaning president, if he dey talk, if he send a message of reconciliation, if he preach a message of peace, if he preach a message of oneness. But if in the midst of all of this, the president is still go ahead and make these types of statements, I'm afraid we are heading in the wrong direction. These guys don't mean well. And when I talk about a total state capture, when I talk about weaponization of state institutions against the opposition, I not think say any better way they for exemplify this than for just see what it just don't happen so. I not think say PPRC be see this coming. I don't think say PPRC be ever expect say the president, the chairman of the party, and other government functionaries will talk how they talk. Zainab Sheriff, not call name. It just say, if Posse do this, then this for happen. They don't catch her, they don't lock her up, they refuse her bail. It don't be in prison now for months. The one we say people therefore die by morning. The one we say therefore eliminate APC. They will bring army against APC. the one way make all the threats against APC, the insightful statements against, dangerously insightful statements against APC. PPRC cannot muster the courage for being even-handed in dispensing their duties, in discharging their duties. Why they been go ahead and fine APC? And after fining APC and APC pay the fine, because we're a law-abiding party, they still go ahead back and arrest the Secretary General and lock her up, take the data court, arrest Zainab Sheriff after they don't pay fine. I mean, double jeopardy, even on the wrong thing, for a lesser pronouncement where they attribute to them. What about these blatant ones now? Waiting for happen with them. Sierra Leone Police, CID, where are you? Una get a responsibility for protect life and property, for be even-handed in discharging una duties. If una be go the extra mile for arrest Zainab Sheriff because of wetin una say we insightful, why una dey find am difficult for do the same to the one that will make these types of statements? Why una dey find am difficult for do the same? Why una dey still keep Zainab Sheriff in jail? Why una still dey keep the NSG in court? Why una still dey keep Moriba in detention? Why una dey still continue for detain even LAJ? Why? Because the thing the way these people they una say, then go pale in the face of the pronouncement made by these people. Ben Kelfala, ACC, where are you? We say this man, the chairman of SLPP, say he don't bribe 4 APC councillors, 100 million each. Where are you? As a champion for the fight against corruption, we say you don't receive medals internationally, globally, for your fight against corruption in Sierra Leone. Where are you? If this is not a case where, at least for warrant and invitation, then waiting again go warrant and invitation. When the person don't admit for himself on tape, and he boast about it, that he don't bribe 4 APC councillors, 100,000 each, for make their return. Is this how we want to deepen our democracy in this country? That's how we want to go about things. We not go change. We not the shame. You know, if not be in any civilized society, then guy by now they for not resign. You know, you make a statement about President Kuruma. You say the man for fully hand and fully foot and sit down. But they forget say even in the one the way we copy from, we say democracy that they start. That they will copy from this democracy. Yeah. We they see former presidents, then they campaign on this Iran-Iraq war. I don't listen to Barack Obama. I don't listen to the views of President Clinton. I don't listen to the views of Hillary Clinton. I don't listen to the views of Kamala Harris and others. When they don't come out of retirement for state their views on issues where they believe germane to the governance of the country, to the peace and security of the country, to the welfare of the people. There's nothing wrong if a former head of state we belong to a political party and are still a card-carrying member of that party also become active in a party. There's nothing wrong in that. Of course, nobody will try for meddle in the day-to-day affairs of the party, but if there is a national issue of concern, you express your opinion, and you get a right to do that. But if you say the person not for do that, if you go to there fully hand, how can you now turn around and say, when you don't left office, in fact, now you go there on top, now you go to control things. That not to tongue Randy. And una then create there. That's what they call to tongue. Speaking from both sides of your mouth. You say one thing wrong, then you go ahead and do the and they try to do just that. You know, it's really, really unfortunate for this country. I think say that statement from the president is unfortunate. The statements go to one from the chairman and the former chairman, they're unfortunate. The statements from the deputy minister of information and other ministers of government, they're truly, truly unfortunate. And but waiting these statements and they actually show now really waiting they come from the inside of these guys. Waiting they come from, just that they're not able to manage their feelings, their true feelings, when they come for talk. Then the challenge where they get. How then they think, how then they feel, now so then they lego around. Just like that. In the process, then they betray their true nature. Sierra Leoneans, we get for no say, we get a big challenge ahead of we. We get to get rid of the wire. And we're going to talk about this security bill next week before that can say again. Just to tell you about talk about privatization and
every day they get to forgive me.
I don't prepare me geba for that presentation. Il don't. Anytime we can I don't prepare, I don't do all my research, il don't. Just like what I do this one. Il don't. One of the things these guys. One of the things where they said that security bill. Now for criminalized protests. They don't find out, say, in the current laws of this country, they not get way for criminalized protests. So if you look at the very section 1 of the bill where they can go to parliament, where they talk about definition of a threat, then define it so broadly. Then define a threat so broadly that it can anything where you do where directed towards achieving a political objective, they say it can be classified as a threat to the state, and therefore they can go after you. So because they don't say APC don't say with a protest, and they don't get any law at the moment for stop APC from protesting. No law legally, no day. That make them want push through this obnoxious bill so that when they succeed for them, then they go use that now for go after the opposition. Me, I did tell SLPP, they're not a land. They're not a land. They're not a land. They did the same thing in 1964-65 with the seditious libel laws. Those were laws crafted by the SLPP against APC. They will make their laws than they because they want to go after the APC. Unfortunately for them, 2 years later, they lost the election.
So now
And
the same
when the
scenario they
APC
happen.
now, 2 years again to these 2028 elections, they are again with laws, draconian laws, and then get for laws back. And then when these laws will now be interpreted to the letter against them, they go begin cry foul. They know the land. Why you not go just make laws wey good for everybody? Why you don't just make laws wey good for the country? Why you get for always dey feel say you get for stay in power forever? Just because they don't let you the power? Don't they see history for say no party no dey ever dey in power forever? Even in the worst dictatorships in the world, they know they will stay forever. Would I be ever feel say they like today Maduro go dey and sell? Would I be ever feel say Gaddafi go end high end? Would I go ever feel say Idi Amin go end high end? Would I go ever feel say other African leaders when they be there in power, they perpetuate themselves in power? Would I be feel say they go end how they end? Would I be feel so? The times that when they be there in power, they be feel say then are everything, they are the be all and everything. And then the crow bed do clean. I'm time come up sock. If you not crow, don't know they clean. But when God, where they above everything, he owns them rich, then pull their leg fall. Why they know the land? Why they specialize in doing the wrong things, believing that the day of reckoning will never come? Why do they think that way? These laws are simply put bad. Because they craft these laws for the APC. They craft them against the APC. They craft them so that they will go after the APC. When we get for discuss this wire, in fact, if this bill here pass into law, then Ghana they're free for go na you host at any time, go arrest you, do whatever they have to do to you. Then if they want for can tap your phone, infringe into your privacy.
So this get for the going consonant in simultaneously with the cyber law as well.
Exactly. The cyber law you for that is you know say I've been there for again found me 5 lawyers there for help me, and I came after them. And I do a formal position. In fact, after this program, since I don't get a seat for Dua, I do a formal letter to the Speaker of Parliament, and they forward them the comments here on the bill to Ram. Then I will put it on social media, make people see the comments where I don't forward to Ram. And they do a formal letter to the Speaker, drawing their attention. And the APC not there in governance now, we don't suspend things, but that's how they stop me from writing to the Speaker.
Yeah, as a citizen, you get the right to do that. Not as
I do a formal letter as a citizen of Sierra Leone. I they write to the Speaker, and I they draw your attention to the concerns where I get with the bill. Because I think saying I'm right, because this bill affects me as a Sierra Leonean, regardless of my political persuasion. So I they submit my views and I go put them on social media. Make people note my concerns about this bill, because it's very, very bad. Now, one of the worst bills. They just want for put. We try for talk about how we can even reduce the powers of the president. We don't get discussions. We can even talk about how do we curtail the powers of the president a bit. This, they just do more. They just create more powers, invest them in one individual. Why? And they also give they give these institutions such free hand, and they give only one person the power for hand picker, and you can go yada. And when they go to Parliament for approval, now just simple majority they need, no appointment. I mean, they expand state capture. They expand doing the bad things. And they feel say they're good in a power forever. Lie. It not get for happen. 2020, whether they like it or not, then they go. Because 2028 for we in the APC is either we win or we win. We don't got the option. We will win the next elections. It's a very bad law, but we'll talk about it next week. A very bad bill. Even worse than the constitutional amendment when they can't go to parliament. Even worse. Because they infringe on the personal safety of the individual, the privacy of the individual. They according to this law, this bill, they just need to go for any magistrate. Any magistrate, then give some flimsy reasons why they feel say they for tap your phone, they for pry to your privacy, they for can your house, they for can search your house, they for do ABC things for a free upon your privacy. Then get her, like the ask they ask so. And guess what?
So which means
they also protect themselves in this bill for say when they do them, they protect themselves, they indemnify themselves from prosecution for any act where they go perform in this in the
so which means if they're gonna use like we now so we when they send police for go search people they also even with warrant and the thief now people they also do all them things. So they're gonna use them today, they're gonna use them mistake kill person themselves or anything that happen inside your oath. You know where for bring charges come against them.
Yeah, they indemnify themselves. They indemnify themselves.
We will therefore talk about that. Let's just bring something to you, Doc, quickly with regards the ongoing saga. I just want for ask, say, waiting to stop the APC from taking PPRC to court with regards the fact that we get the Deputy Minister of Information and the chairman of the SLPP and even the leader of the SLPP, making statements them way we believe for. So those statements are centered towards creating chaos, promoting violence and other things in the country. And the PPRC seem for relax. Are you guys thinking down that line?
For the leadership, they think along those lines. And any opportunity where we get, we go take advantage of them for make we leadership understand what it need for be done. And I believe say then go take the appropriate action. But clearly, we get for make PPRC, police, CID, ACC, they understand say it cannot continue to be business as usual. Cannot continue that way. They have to stop at some point. And where the laws then permit, we go study the lawyer, they go study the laws, we self when amateur then, we self go read the small read, we go read, and we will give the appropriate advice where necessary, and we will take the appropriate action. One thing where me want for assure everybody that this APC no go sit down idly by again and allow the people here for continue for the do things as they wish for you. It not go for good for Sierra Leone, and we not go for allow that. We go resist them. We go take all legal means available, legal measures available for make we ensure say we stop them.
And at this particular point in time, we notice say Julius Maada Bio in the country. We don't go Austria. And one of the things we can have in mind now, how would the opposition try for ensure say with the getting these stories, to the international press, that organizations and institutions them way if I invite Maada Bio, go understand say this man is a threat to world peace because they promote violence, they promote all of them things then they also to within young people them because Sierra are not safe. This time your personal opinion, this is not yours. I'm just stating my personal opinion at this time. Sierra are not safe.
No, I think say we they do them, when we tweet, when I tweet yesterday, for example, I share it to all the embassies and all the international organizations, so they get out. You see, they tell you, say, SLPP, they're very crafty. Now, because they know, say, they get issues with America, because they know, say, they depend kill winner, they depend do bad to winner, but they want for place Trump. So then go tell Trump, say, all them bad people, them, where nobody now accepts in the world, for me to go to the country, go to the salon. Trump won't forget criminals out of in country, America, with a much bigger country. Maada Bio want for accept those criminals into Sierra Leone. Can you imagine? People we nobody no want, and I initially for $1.5 million. Ebo. But if we sell at a prat one of him bodos themselves, two of him bodos themselves, we get me to tongue. Understand that? We get $1.5 million.
Jesus.
Ridiculous. Do you have to do that? In fact, when Rwanda they be accept for make them go in prison, then those for go left them free. For go in prison no more people than Rwanda. They pay the hundreds of millions of dollars.
If I went I think it was 126 million.
Yeah. If I went Britain one for a league on the agreement, they go court. They say no cow there. You say the cow there. Well, they can't keep it now sell liar. Yeah, man, you don't go find one bush, you go build, you go put up one building, go left them there. And they can't take care of them. They send food for them and everything. You just provide security, they pay you for that. You make money out of them. But we have to say, look, I left them free. Because difference there between go and imprison these people and go and let these people loose. So people are where America no want. We know even the country outside them born no want them. Now they accept na Sierra Leone. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? As if the criminality inside this country is not bad enough, we therefore invite more criminals to this country. As if the drug menace is not bad enough in this country, we therefore invite more drug addicts into the country. As if the thief not done bad enough, we therefore bring more thief man. No wonder where kidnapping and other crimes were not common as Sierra Leone. Then now they rear their ugly heads all over the place. Kidnapping, I be know about, I be here as a small boy, are they class 3, what be they come by? Now they I be hearing about highway, where they say then they attack, you don't be born yet, not shake your head at all, you don't be born yet. They say they attack people then at the highway. Understand?
When you talk about highway, what's make and shake me? Not so they attack people, what you talk check highway itself, the bar itself. I feel just you want to talk about. We make and shake.
No, that's what I want to talk about. You know, then the day I remember I be there as a small by the class 3, where we see people the whole gone from Kamabai. The road is Land Rover. They say that they go people are in a road where they kidnap people, they go fet. Or understand it for go clear the road. I still remember I was a small boy in class 3. I still remember that incident. You know? But from that time and day, you know they hear about that again in this country. I remember one time I come from Nigeria with my friends. My papa be seriously sick at the point of death. As we land Nalunge, I cross over Kana Freetown. I take my friend in Matoka for long drive go na village. We reach Namasheka after 12 na net. I go, we need water. I go and knock na one shop. The man in window. The man grab, he open the shop, he sell, give me water, we pass. Now me paddy in Nigeria, say, eh? He say, Richard, this country is safe. At the time, the one not done yet, or the one just done. Because this was around 2005. 2005, yes, 2005. You know, they said the war just done. People they still fear saying that they just come out of war, blah blah blah. After 12 midnight, I go knock the window, they open, they sell, give me water, they lock back, they continue their sleep. Safe country. But now, right inside Freetown, you go to inside Keke, one my friend, Joshua, then push her out of the Keke, seize him bag in her hand, the boy in this entire jabon, he broke. Pass then go do operation and try trampana. They do these types of things. You go jump on your bike, they attack you, they do all types of things they happen now. And that kind of bad people, where they bring up for winner, yeah?
And Doc, then there's
things.
we've been talk about this, we our people and we just see body in our streets no more. We continuously they blame Kush. But things say them body they are so because we know they do test for if na Kush, we know they see the normal symptoms will be they see the way then go swell, then go this, then go that. But we continuously they see body where they rot in our street and other thing there. Things say something other than that they happen because even recently we are here for a lady with them kidnap, then they ask for ransom. We pass with them go pay the money, then put knife on top and then go left hand, then go admit her later. So things say other thing that they happen apart from this Kush.
That's what I'm saying. This country not safe.
Oh Lord.
We don't. I mean, no wonder way president say they will kill you early morning, and we can just see their body in the morning. No.
Yes.
What's the die Sante? Because what's the die Sante? Now overnight.
And sorry, now this make when they may or they take action for pulling Kush body them, the government vex say if not responsibility that they. Because it look like say them be one for use the Kush for the IDB and dirty tricks them. And that's not my word.
Yeah, everything possible. I cannot say no to that. Because I not do my own independent research yet, forget facts about that. But it within the realm of possibility.
Oh God.
It within the realm of possibility because if somebody they die of Kush, it's a gradual process. It's not automatic.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that. I not gonna be a total stranger. Mm-hmm. They go die in a place where nobody knows about. Understand that because it must stay in a neighborhood where it's very familiar. But most of the people when they go offend that street are total strangers. Nobody knows about there. So they're within the realm of possibility for say some foul play involved in those types of things. But one thing we know now that anyhow something hide, the truth will eventually come out. And when the truth eventually come out, as I can always say, justice will be allowed for prevail.
All right, so you still watch the program. We're na the Unify Hour, right on we are na YouTube and on Facebook, and of course we get Dr. Richard Konteh. We're to inside the program this evening time. We get about in them, but this one now we decide for focus on today, and I go very much happy. We go happy for get your thoughts, your view into this one because. Well, we be intent for talk about the security bill, but the security threat take over the security bill. And the security threat come out from no less a person. Oh, by boy, Kumane.
Yeah, that's how you read.
And I think Bible, find out say Bible, where can't you come and I need to?
It required.
Yes, it required. Let me for talking. They say nothing again.
No problem. When you really talk to my uncle, the
I
video
be uncle, I be not this owner. I mean, the first person when this on me uncle. They shock you. All right, it's a program where you watch right now. The Unify Hour, right on. We had on YouTube and on Facebook. They take any more time. Let me see what we get. Doctor don't analyze it in for we. Analyze her for a better one, and it don't make no sense how no be say. It talks something there. Doc, quickly. Somebody talk something this morning where I maybe one follow will touch on quickly before we take the first call, and that is the area of with the statement, with the endorsement of Maada Bio, where they endorse violence and endorse killing publicly. This the defenders, human rights defenders network, Alphonsus Bani say, people them now, the police, the military go answer to that call very fast. And then if me and Bible gets palaver, And then by way no say me na APC in a SLPP. He could use that day for me, and then he say, I mean, APC, I cost the president or I do this thing. You know, things that this one is really, really scary at this particular point in time. People go begin use their own grievances therefore against this thing.
Very scary. You know, because and then when they arrest you, they say that somebody can report. Like Zanab Sharif, they say now one policeman say na infield say the inciter.
Yes.
So therefore he go to CID. I make them go. You know, but the way the day we are going to court, where they ask the man wake up for from CID wake up for tender the evidence. Now the lawyer ask her, this statement where you watch her, you feel incited? He say no. You don't feel incited. But meanwhile in copy, nine kind of court, he say the inciter. One whole senior police officer, now they use for go to court, for go say for go report, for say the statement is insightful for her. And I make the whole thing up. Can you imagine?
You know, Doc, when you talk this thing, so I just get one prayer that God will give me somebody like you will get this the political will for make some of these changes. You know, many a times you self no say Sierra Leone it's virtually impossible for put the government in court, government institutions in court, or certain people self in court, because you get for go first to the Attorney General for give you certain permission. But if we're able to get a system through which we go able for, you know, the legal system go able for all certain people responsible, or people themselves go able for charge or prosecute certain people them legally for certain things they go find. Because when you get a situation like this in which government they constantly use police, the history of using the police, especially in politically motivated cases. Now, one thing we see mostly in politically motivated cases, and few in cases that are you know, in the interest of certain powerful people where they up there. That thing is very, very rampant, and it's a very, very sad situation na Sierra Leone, because this is not the first time. Not for the first time this way they see government to do this. Not for the second time this way they see government do this. This is a constant thing where they happen. The police has become a tool for oppression and for life and people.
Now this I mean what I say that they weaponize state institutions against the opposition. They weaponize the police, weaponize the judiciary, weaponize the Anti-Corruption Commission, weaponize PPRC, etc., etc. They are weaponizing these institutions against the opposition. And that is bad for governance in this country. That is bad for democracy in this country. That is bad for fundamental human rights in this country. And they are setting a very bad precedent. I mean, I know that things have not been perfect in Sierra Leone over the years, but things have never been this bad. And I think something needs to be done for reverse this trend. It cannot be allowed to continue like this. It's not right.
All right. We go now on the line and start for the call stem. Please take note of the call stem. We go to the first caller inside the program. Good evening and welcome to the program. Your name and call phone, please. Yes, they're live on the platform.
Yeah.
Thank God, Yusuf.
What's all the thing I foresee? One thing I want like Dr. Richard Konteh say the SLPP, whatever thing we then talk, now thing we they mean for do, and then they do them with no regrets, and then they do them with impunity. What the military for says, I want to talk to the APC party. We are Dr. Richard Konteh. The APC party, they need for go on this lower level election. May them try for do this thing. May them elect a flag bearer. The flag bearer where the APC get forget. We are not saying are you. Therefore begin you campaign now. And therefore begin give you people a mind. May them prepare now for any circumstances we get for come. Stay to the election time. Now that's the normal.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. We go on the line again and take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and the call phone, please. You're live on Weird.
Una good evening, ba. Una Cyprus scholar.
Okay, welcome.
This na I don't conclude finally wetin Bible can talk say the rebel will be in a bush. Now they don't can at all. Now in the happen so from the leader to the
follower.
The comrade there. To him follower. Now the rebel will be in a bush. Now they don't can at all the rule be so. I swear to Allah. I hear Mr. Richard Konteh they talk. They ask for Worcester. I mean. They ask why Zana Sheriff in a prison, why Secretary General in a court, all that stuff. Then the problem now intimidation. Everybody they intimidate una. They don't take una as wealth. Una loyal to them not too much. Una don't be like see una na wealth to them. Now make the retreat una anyhow. Wallahi, Mr. Richard Konteh, if I not stand firm for them people there, then we show them on about 2028. Now sometimes they say una not they behave like wealth. Even the Quran tell me say he could far if me talk na road. If you get chance, don't get a road. Even get body. Let no say he's strong passer. Next time they try again. But una all thing law abiding. Now me them boy the enter una. Then finally, Maada Bio one day today. I never see Maada Bio go on a market or ask for prices. Our prices in the city. One day I don't see Tiangaba. I don't meet up on Ecowa Street. I don't meet up on PZ. You go and ask straight at it. Unless you not to talk. Unless me I don't greet na Kabia Lodge. Me and I don't meet up na Abacha Street. Me and I don't meet up na Kenya Bane Road. Oh, one day they wanna tell me who say Maada Bio don't go and work for no the price then. Always they go and talk na paper. Waiting in put the card they tell her they confirm. You know, ever when a market would say now this price and so this price and so one.
Thank you, God bless
you.
So
finally, do you have now would they pray for the country? Then rebel they go lucky and they picking it. Yeah.
If they're lucky, then they have power. Not so back then they're lucky. On a go quickly on the line. On a no they tell us later are lucky. The best low pray God let God pull in away. Because if possible all you all left before you do a crease. Not a problem. All right, we'll go on the line and take another call. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and send the call from, please.
Yes, sir. This is Konteh
from the backyard. Konteh, you get Tabalapa?
Yes, sir. Well, if it's milk London, I don't know if you go on the dry one so.
I go put per mine, yes, Konteh, go ahead.
Okay, well, now the order of the day, then I'll bring them per mine. So, Sengwepi, I mean, I one question I get for Dr. Richard Konteh.
Great, sir.
Now it say they don't weaponize the police, the PPIC, and all the other institutions. But PPIC na my main concern because police no able do APC nothing, the judiciary no able do nothing. The PPIC then just begin. They ready for go extra mile for begin curtail say una not for rally in the street. They no one see APC pull the kind crowd go move the nation, say, with the Carlos election. So what's in the problem when we ask Dr. Richard Konteh? Is it possible for letting NAC take a decision, say with a decision to say from PPIC, would they go directly to Excel for go contest for police SLPP government in power? Go directly to Excel, and then organize election, let them go organize the election. But PPIC, because of the now against APC no more than they give ruling. All the ruling against the look Zainab Sharifun ordinary member. The Secretary General, Secretary General, then they go penalize them. Then they left the president, what they do what you do so, they left ministers of government, they not they touch them. So the PPIC now an arm of government. So therefore let them take a decision and act for differentiate themselves from the PPIC, then go to the election to the Sierra Leone people.
Very much, Konteh. Thank you. All right, so, our logo again on the line. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name inside the call from, please.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Dr. Richard Konteh, Bible, Apostle.
Good evening.
This is Jibril from New Jersey.
Jibril, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, then we appear if Tijan Kaba come, a common agree if he come back. And the school might die all in money. Because the advice we give Alex Koma we not take. We Alex Koma Jonah, they don't tell this then come majority rebel in and they can't get power soon. Alex Koma see though they look this man they can't I tell you if Kabak come, Alex Koma they die early morning. I'm a king they die early morning. Dr. Richard Konteh, I know say you're a politician, you're not going for talk to. And let's go man not get legacy in a saloon. But let somebody take whistle, it take the ship of the state, he hand over give Maada Bio. And let's go man, not a politician, I'm a dangerous man. The only thing we are left with start saying now. If you not consider this, you will remember this voice one day. And I need a military man when I colonel. We don't fetch one of that country day for be a vice flag bearer. If you not get that kind of person, then I'm not ready for win election. It. Solution not again at that country though. This not now and for fan one word we not they use the power. Solution not do. That man is not ready for commodities. So now the one and you because they can also not ready for dying money.
Hey, you don't want to talk about again for BVP?
Hello.
Let's say if you don't want to talk about again for VVP.
Hey, you don't want to talk about again for BVP?
No. Now you want now Jagaban soft.
Hello.
No, for VP.
No. One Richard Konteh. One strong man, but Richard Konteh.
Okay, well, not
consider a military man.
Okay, thank you very much.
No. Jagaban soft.
All right, thank you very much. We'll go on the line again and take another call quickly inside the program. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and inside the call from, please.
Yeah, this is Batunga.
Batunga, welcome, sir.
Yes, Richard Konteh, find candidates if we can get democracy in this country. But the kind of democracy we get an animal farm democracy. So I can see on how they say if now the nominee, when I go up in our campaign headquarters upline. But the question I go ask how we go able for protect ourselves if we decide to go up in campaign headquarters Nabo or Kenema. The way the country they right now, then they fight for their survival. They no say if we come back or any government kind of this country, all the crime they would all commit. Una not forget say they get multiple drug dealers in this country. They don't capture all the system. We they know say every single MDA leader, anybody who they head or the ministry agency them or whatever, they all end up in jail. We get time, drive now the peninsula. You go towards Joey. Make you see the mansion, the way they plants, they all these people then. And then power man them and then drug dealer. Add to the fact that they get all them fine women they all married over the years.
NPI style, white girl.
I see them kind of people, yeah. Like post people then. We ready for an overpower. Okay. Forget about the crime then. What team and the man them left the most now fine woman, they get it. Where they know say the only reason why they get them fine woman, yeah, now what team they get. What team go suggest to you, Mr. Konteh? I will prefer for me when go back to 2023, when I fight for that day, when I get international community there, when I get proof safe when I win, I really if you see the only way. Maada Bio yourself not ready for an overpower it. So when I not worry about who that they go appoint. Maada Bio himself, not ready for left forward. The only way go pull Maada Bio at this country. Now serious protest, one officer we're not ready for tickets. The moment when I begin see one of una say tomorrow they lead protest for this, but I can start to recruiting them. More bad than the jail, when not for the jail. When I get drug dealers all over the country, when I can start with that. So when I begin talk about say me Richard Konteh, I they pull people there out tomorrow, then I'm gonna say all those who are they so when I serious about that. But for now, it's just a good talking point, a good for our campaign. But me not really see any substance like any one of una when I actually ready to take on this government here. Family, when I thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Batunga. Okay, we go again on the line and take another call. Well, okay. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and the call from, please.
Yeah, that's it. Very much. Good evening.
Good evening.
Doctor.
Good evening.
My brother. I'm the first time for call for a program. One thing we are known, we just they pray for the APC elections. Then, as long as me know you understand. The only group was the that called up the FOC of test. It's dangerous. It's really dangerous to them people that will not get concern for human life. Dangerous. But the only way for let them respect people back. Really, we are therefore be very strong and resilient. And better about too much about the law and abiding. Yeah, APC in law abiding. The people that they deal with now in that country, they are lawless. Trust me. They don't want to know nothing but the law. Every time they talk about it, but they don't bastardize constitution. Like what the man can say, APC are short, like Boma. They cut are short, and they protest. Now the only in this international right now, tomorrow for now don't go away. Don't come up from grace to grace right now. So God don't begin for faith for me. So I want for pray for you to let God to succeed. Be the black bearer, you know the hope of the Sierra Leoneans there all over the world. Everybody hope to you.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
God bless you. Let's take 3 last call inside the program quickly. Let me go and take 3 last call. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and the call from, please.
Yes, sir, Papa.
You do find Mama yourself.
So I go thank you, man. I get a message for Fatima Bio.
Okay.
We don't see Fatima Bio the last elections. He go na Kainau. He go na Kenema. He dey talk say, you know what for see if
APC,
not for you know APC office not for exist na the places they be. And indeed, when the elections come, they burn them off. Beat people them. Now, Maada Bio don't go back say anybody way they talk about APC equal die na money. I know say the die they come back for the people them na that region dey. And at that time posting the Fatima Bio not get. I don't know if what's the wrong with this woman here. They talk say they want for let Maada Bio in legacy continue. Legacy of killing people. Legacy of seeing our youth dying on the streets like rats. The legacy of dividing us. Who be there now in country? Men they not a problem. Men they now Sierra Leonean. Simini na Sierra Leonean. Fula na we just cohabit. We all just friend to everybody. And now they put this to SLPP. And they put it to Fatima Bio. Now he bring this division. And they continue. They talk say the so-called for APC. You know not say that because gone the JBN and I make if say na your mots in power, they make APC freedom. But we can't get today in man when are evil spirits. The evil spirits were on the talk, but now in a Maada Bio. You see where God they reduce in blessing. By looking at Maada Bio right now, me are not ever no say when you say God they reduce posting. He actually you see I don't know where God they reduce them. The man is a shrink. Inside power, all of a sudden just begin to shrink. We are not the yeah. If you buy a flower, and another person this woman they talk say you want for learn in legacy left na salon, First way can we continue don't go?
All right.
Diana Elef.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Konteh, thank you for contributing to this show.
Thank you. God bless you, Mama.
I feel say APC get for stand strong. Thank you.
All right. We take two last call quickly inside the program. Two last call quickly inside the program. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and inside the call from, please.
Yeah, good evening. This is Mr. Kamari call from Virginia.
Good evening, sir.
They want the way the two are just like particular we call this let it fit for 2020. You can get any issue where they need somebody for Fed for 2020, let them call Dr. Samuel Kamara. If they of fear, they get somebody kind of program, paid up program, and they can't talk about the ambition, they can't talk about the electoral justice. That's very of fear. So, doctor, please, you wouldn't have this thing, you know, not the answer. Because we say a lot of disrespect, where they disrespect you, where they can't make effort, at least talk to me. Samuel Kamara, we don't disrespect me. We vote for him the last time. He never can't talk to me. They get hospital all day. They cost a from the they encourage the one they win a flag there where they can't talk to me. With all respect goes to them. And they want the way they disrespect we don't can't talk to me. Shame on them. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, we'll take the last call inside the program quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and inside the call from, please. Please reduce the volume of your set, caller.
Hello?
Yes, ma. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I call from. Yeah, good evening,
Good evening, ma.
I call from Yado.
Yes, so welcome, ma.
Thank you so much for the good work, Papa.
Yes, so thank God.
Yes, we don't spend like over 72 hours now from where they make that statement now, Bonthe. I read today, Edmond Abu, they tell that man at PPRC say, let them try and let me find Pandewa, but today don't know nothing. So I just want to ask me, President, Dr. Richard Konteh, His Excellency, if I can put on so like out in the geese and not to somewhere in time.
Amen.
I want to ask her waiting in and the all myself again because I don't see us at the Macaulay where don't begin to there. But I don't see none of them flag there look serious. Like how me president serious. But they can't talk to me for all the year. What thing he go do to this particular issue with all the way that man don't begin for me say he go kill the people who go for vote for His Excellency Dr. Richard Konteh. Whose action if he say he personally force for take with regards that one day. And then I already say they get a team of people who they come with regards this issue where they go on, but this tripartite business where someone can put sweeper. I want to know, they say around the 13 and they come. I want to know really what's in the camp for and how they don't plan for go meet 10 people there. They not tell like that last where that Gambian former vice president can talk to them, not can have for change results or make anything. This time around, I know for be so. They forget tangible reason why make them people that they cannot for just can't talk to the normal and go back na flight and go then left with the same problem. Otherwise, they not get reason for sit down with 10 people there for talk with them. So now that is my question. Let me, President, His Excellency Konteh, tell we waiting this particular talk say if he possible in a bond. He talk about APC day, they die the next morning. We want to know waiting him as an individual go raise we hope for now get hope for CS. This man what he talk now just bluff talk, you know, because PPRC nothing for do anything. Today by night, don't leave it fine. Today by night, don't threaten saying go suspend APC party and individual. Yes. Then when somebody they talk say an Escomano left legacy, it's really sad. It's sad for this one great person. Each time we can call an Escoma. What if an Escoma do something? He no go confront her personally. Pass the can we had for carrying use vendetta. Well, because every day that particular voice day out we cannot get nothing for Tonkos or can say an Escoma. Man left legacy and Escoma and give this man power. Wait till I get clear. I want to ask if an Escoma and then an SLPP party where they pick a flag bearer
Well, it's a
because
legacy.
the man and party say they want am
Thank you
as
very
flag bearer.
much.
Then we get a lot of people wey go want for be flag bearer, but
All
they
right.
looking and see that this man na dem want.
Thank you
So
very
what
much, man.
think say Escoma before do? And Escoma before go put say no, agree. When I then get them party and they want choose a flag bearer, like when we go and choose now which are contest with flag bearer, whose power when any artistic man get for can talk say which are contest not for being with flag bearer. You don't get that right, see, because you know get party,
Thank you.
who don't
God
want
bless you.
vote for as delegates
All
and
right.
now we go vote for.
Thank you
So
very
why
much,
this
man.
man always continue see they can't blame
Thank
and
you.
Escoma say na him take power give this
Thank
man
you,
so he not
Mama.
get
God
legacy.
bless you.
I think
All right.
he blind and
All right, thank you. I think everybody go right to your opinion, so we no go want let person attack other person because of his view. All right, over to you, Dr. Richard Konteh.
Yeah, thank you very much. I will start with my sister. I know you will get a name, but I want to say thank you very much for all the sentiments we express, and by God's special grace, indeed, I will be His Excellency, the President, Dr. Richard Konteh, in 2028. God being our helper, and I believe so. Together, we will help for turn things around for we beloved country, Sierra Leone. It's really sad that 72 hours on, PPR's will say nothing. Now I say, that make way day in governance, you have to be very careful what you do, because you might just put yourself in a very tight corner. I should say PPRC don't box themselves into a very tight corner, and they don't know how to get out of there, because they not get mind for say then they find the president, they not get a mind there. They not get in mind for say they go find Bachelor, they not get in mind for say they go find that minister. So instead, then they find ways now for
embarrass themselves.
Embarrass themselves more, and then they get AYV for the try for bring down the
damage control.
That's simple action. They for bring down the thing. Don't you say there's something wrong with it? Because if there's nothing wrong with it, you don't need to bring it down. So they make matters worse. If they want for continue for spread the narrative, how the interpretation of the idiomatic so na idiom. I mean, you just show ignorance. You know, you study English, not na idiom. Idiom is very clear. It can be interpreted. It get meaning. You know, we're supposed to go understand. But it really sad. But I believe say they don't expose themselves, and this will help, because they don't get mind again for finding APC for anything. They don't get that mind again, because if they don't find their wire, if you not take action against that wire, there's no action where they go attempt for take against APC. Where APC go listen to them, So they just don't declare themselves redundant in the process, and. It's a waiting me go do personally. Mama, as an individual, I don't issue a statement, and I don't share the statement all over. Today, I've been there in a meeting with somebody from the Foreign Affairs Committee, now the Congress, the ranking member, some of the senior staff. They will be there in a meeting today, an online meeting. We register the position of we party on this issue, and with every opportunity where we get for talk with people who matter around the world, we will continue for drive home. And our message was clear. We call on the people for intervene for this country and make them know say dead people here want for take we back to 1991. They want for take we back to those days in this country where nobody no one for go back to those days. We want peace in this country. People have invested so much for bring about peace in this country. People have invested so much resources for ensure say we live comfortable life in this country. The people also want for reverse all of those gains we will make over the years. So we call on moral guarantors there for join we for say no to this and we'll put a stop to that. So we will continue in that advocacy drive. We'll continue for talk and bring out to the attention of those that can act. For ensure say we'll also continue for give support to the party leadership with everything what the party they do for ensure say the right thing happen for people in this country. You ask about the moral guarantors, they will say they come for say the moral guarantors them They be supposed for the CAM regularly, for CAM monitor the implementation of the tripartite agreement and agreement for national unity. So that they come for can check the status of implementation of these agreements. We don't prepare all the updates. Then they also come for can look at the current impasse within this country and why it come about and how that issue can be addressed. And so we go meet with them, we go discuss, we go agree, and then we go see what's in the future go hold for we. For now, we keep fingers crossed, but we, the determination as a party for protest, not change, because the protest, not to just for tripartite implementation, not to just for Edmund Alpha issue, but we protest because of the economic issues, the economic suffering in this country. We protest because of the human rights abuses. We protest because of the shrinking of the democratic space. We protest because of people that they suffer, that they don't get what for eat. Okada riders, keke riders, traders, then they collect dues from there. They know they clean their market them. The drivers then so policeman there so arrest so detention. Things are just tough. Prices they go up by the day. Incomes that they remain the same. The suffering not too much. And we believe say as a party we get a responsibility for stand with we people and say enough is enough. Things have to change. So we will go ahead with that, regardless of whatever be the outcome of the meeting with the moral guarantors. You get your opinion about Jibril, or we talk about EBK. I will respond to Jibril issue when they respond to them. But indeed, I have to say, it's unfortunate that Jibril they always get for talk about EBK. But I will deal with that issue when they respond to your questions that we ask. Mr. Kaba, I agree with you that we for if anybody gets an issue about 2023, make he ask Dr. Samura. Dr. Samura, Naina the lead negotiator. Naina be the lead negotiator. Dr. Samura Nain signed the agreement for national unity. Dr. Samura Nain signed the tripartite agreement. Both agreements Nain signed them, and both agreements Nain carry them go now State House. They go hand them over to Maada Bio, and we all watch on television the handing over ceremony where they refer to Maada Bio as His Excellency the President. So if you, the person where you feel say he don't thief your power, he don't thief your property, you go right inside the office where you be supposed for the other office day. You go meet the person there. You go with two hands, you go hand over report to her and salute him and call and say, His Excellency the President. If that is not conceding, I wonder what else not conceding. So the one the way they continue for fair person for blame over this 2023 saga, I want to tell them say the person way they for blame that Dr. Samura Kamara, not to Richard Konteh, not to any other person. We are only trying to help to make the best out of an unfortunate situation we don't find ourselves in as a party. Thank you. And the other lady say he get a message for Fatima Bio, and the pronouncements that we don't make about there should be no APC office in the Southeast. There should be only SLP people and Sierra Leoneans. In fact, there was one time where he even say that for court man them private parts there and use them as what they call, a lot of unfortunate statements have come from our first lady, and it's sad. He said now they come again and say even though Maada don't go and talk all of these types of things we don't talk against APC, including this latest one where say APC people left for die. Now in country, this woman they still come back and talk about Maada Bio in legacy, we get for continue. They totally against that, and she said that not going to happen because he not deserve that. He say I make Fatima no say now just because he hold gun, that make it get and talk that and they get away with that. You go to the gun where he surround himself with That did not happen. It end up for talk about the condition of President Bio. He said the party shrink. He said in condition not look good at all. He said they look like somebody we sick. And the other person, he say, I not be too get this person here when they talk about APC and elections, but I have to assume say they wish that the APC lower level elections then go on very fast so that we will get to elections and get the flag bearer what we need. He say SLPP is a lawless party. They not believe in the rule of law. They not believe in law and order. They not believe in discipline, and that for make we get them out, we need a strong a leader. We go take them on. We not go afraid them. We go challenge them on the issues and get this power from them back and bring her to the APC. And he say, me, Richard Konteh, now the hope for Sierra Leone, the hope for APC. And I say, thank you very much, madam, and I the pledge myself for say, I will continue to offer myself as an instrument in the hands of God for the liberation of this country and for the redemption of we beloved party and country. Batonga, he say, Mina, a fine candidate if democracy within Sierra Leone is well higher, so not get democracy. So it's difficult. He say, how me go protect myself na the southeast, where them guys they're so desperate that they fight for survival. They know say if APC come, then go arrest the people. First of all, I want to make this clear. APC under my leadership, not they go for any witch hunt. And so we don't believe in witch hunts, but which I don't always say that I believe in the rule of law. I believe in justice. I believe in the right things happening. So nobody don't need for afraid. If you know say you don't do the right thing, you don't do the wrong thing, nobody don't need for afraid, nobody don't need for run away. So then we all get out, we all go stay here in peace and harmony, no problem. You know, and me go establish me base at the southeast, not the south. I do go sit on a bow. I had to go establish me campaign headquarters. And from Bo, I go to travel all over the southeast. And I say, me na Sierra Leonean. Nobody no go stop me. Nobody no go stop me. I go all over Sierra Leone within the confines of the law. And I believe say the law will give me that right for go around this country. And they assume say nobody no go attempt to do anything unfortunate because we this time we will be prepared for any scenario. How them come, that's what they meet we. We're not afraid. Anything. How they come, that's what they meet we. They said they have captured the system, knowing that they will all end up in jail. As I say, we therefore find out which are the facts of the matter, and then the facts will inform which thing will happen. They say they're not ready for handover power because they're afraid. They'll go after, they don't need for afraid, nobody will go after anybody. Then they hand over power no more peacefully, or we will take them from them. And I don't talk and say, when they do the elections, before midnight on election day, will they get the results? And if those results they reveal, say APC get a commanding lead, an unassailable lead, we go ask people they're out on the streets. We go there on the streets now they celebrate while we wait for ECSL for confirm. That is what we will do in 2028. They say Maada Bio not ready for left. Maada Bio not need for ready for left. He dey go, and he will go. They say we'll get people out, we'll call for protest. The party already take a decision on that, and the party will follow through on that if the government no reverse their position. If they reverse their position and give me waiting we ask for, we go advise ourselves on the next line of action. The next person, my good friend Jibril from New Jersey. He said if Tijan Kaba come from the grave, he said EBK go die early morning Namakeni. You know, Jibril, I think you don't push this envelope a bit too far. I think say this discussion and this forum is not about EBK. This discussion is about Richard Konteh and the aspirations going forward. I don't make it abundantly clear that I dey ride on the legacy of EBK. I dey ride on the legacy of the APC. I believe say EBK left a very good legacy. Look at all the infrastructural development where EBK bring about. Look at all the peace and harmony we've been there in this country during APC time. Look at the standard of living we've been during APC time. If all of these things, the light where we get, the water, and all the good things will happen in this country, for the first time in this country under under EBK rule, policeman not the work out gun on street. The president they drive himself, they go around, they go down to markets, they go all over the place. It was a peaceful country. If that is not a good legacy to leave behind, I wonder what would be a good legacy. You might have your views on what happened when it comes to the selection of a successor. But we went to a convention and using the constitution we party being get at the time, then give the president the power for select, and he selected. And I think so we'll go for respect in right to a choice. Any other person, will they before ask for make a pick before pick person. Any other person will they be before pick from the 28 people, the other 27 before still complain. So whichever way before go, as long as that selection, they say for do, somebody will have to complain. So for continue for the hammer home that thing against them, I think say very bad. EBK has a very good legacy. Me, I'm proud of EBK in legacy, and I believe say let we give him in own due. Was he perfect? No. Did he make mistakes? Yes, like every human being. But we get for acknowledge say even though as a human being he making mistakes, even though as a human being he was not perfect, we get for acknowledge say as a human being he did well for this country, and the legacy we left behind now an enduring legacy, and every well-meaning APCian will be proud of that legacy. Mikoto say they asked whether it's possible for Mike Nack dissociate himself from the PPRC and just deal directly with ECSL. Sadly, Koto is not possible. The laws of this country not going to allow that. But I want to agree with the policy we say, let's try the courts. If PPRC they fail for act against the SLPP for these statements, for these insightful statements, we don't come from the people. If they fail for act and levy heavy fines, very, very heavy fines, then it will not become very clear for say they're not neutral arbiters. And then they will significantly undermine their authority for act going forward. If the police and the CID not act for take legal action against them for these statements, it will go a long way for undermine the credibility of the police and the CID. If the ACC no invite the chairman of SLPP for can explain whether he give the bribe to, why he give bribe, why he commits a crime under the laws of this country and the applicable laws that follow, including an indictment, make him face trial in court for giving a bribe, then clearly it would not go a long way for undermine the credibility of the ACC for continue for function. So I hope say those things get to be addressed, because you cannot continue discharging your function in such an uneven and a biased manner. The guy from Cyprus, if you talk to Baibure, he say Baibure, we don't talk say the rebel there don't kind of tongue. He say because the way they behave is clear. Say that rebels and Kamajos that they don't kind of tongue, so it's sad. He say on the Zainab Sharif issue, on the NSG issue, on the Moriba issue, and other issues, it's not just intimidation. He said they don't take we as weak as wives. They don't take the APC for a ride. because we not resist them. He say, Maada, not ever get mind for comot go and work at the market. Like how Bakaba and EBK they be do. He say, Indian personally come into contact with them when they go around. And that make them be able to understand the issues of the day, able to respond for her. Sadly, Maada Bio, they ever do, he always locked up, either in office, inside a motorcar, or in a house, or within a close circle of friends. They go out to the public and interact and get first-hand information from the public. So if prices they go up, if things are difficult, they see them. Because if self demand is on the street, when they know say demand is on the where they can't pass, they make sure they pull the demand before they reach there. So you not go see them. But if they calm down and walk on the streets and interact, you go see some of these issues. The last person will be the first caller. He say SLPP and will always do what they say, and that is true. And in the opening of this program today, I make it very clear for say SLPP they're predictable, and anything they get for do they talk. So we as APC we get for stand up, and we get for try for day ahead of the game, and we try for see how we can counter them. He say APC need for move on and for elect me as the flag bearer, and then he say APC for start for prepare now. Actually, madam, my good friend, this person, APC don't start already. We don't go very far, and we dey continue with the planning. And God being my helper, APC go elect me as flag bearer. And when APC elect me as flag bearer, we go win the elections. And when we win the elections, we go harmonize this country again, we'll create opportunities for everybody, and we go transform this country and make sure say people that go know the country for the good reasons and not for the bad reasons. And we go launder the image of this country and make everybody be proud again of being a Sierra Leonean. God being well. Thank you very much.
All right. That's a good one. A good one. Thank you very much. I think at this point.
Samuel Pierre.
Yeah.
I beg you pardon. Quick one. Doc, before you go, what do you think of this news where just 1 minute quickly, we're not talking about that. I just want to make you just spit fire, just 1 minute, and then you say Sierra Leone records 1.82 billion fiscal deficit as government spending outpace revenue in first 2 months of 2026.
Now, just the trend where I be talk about the first few weeks where I become on this program, where they analyze the economy. And I've been talk say even the reserves, when we be the left, we've been get about 6 months of reserves. If we don't go down to about 1.5 months, 1.5 months of reserves. Very bad. The deficit just to go up. And guess what? It will interest you for no say part of the reason why the fuel price they go up or as high as it be. Say last week or so, I tell you, I say, will they buy 1 gallon for about $7 plus? America, that they buy dollar for 1 gallon for $4.
Yeah, right now at $4.12.
Yes, we they buy over $7, and we no other country in West Africa where they sell fuel as high as we sell in Sierra Leone. And the reason is simple: that they use fuel money now for finance the budget. They don't pad the formula. I'll be telling about the pricing formula. Maybe we'll go for discuss and if I want to discuss, I will prepare myself and come with the facts. They don't pad the formula so much so that then they collect so much money. It's already a laugh. Whether they go and talk, say, then don't subsidize. Whether they subsidize.
And they don't talk about say they don't subsidize.
That's nonsense. Just this year, they add 2,500 to every liter before this worker, excise duty. They add additional 2,500 just on the excise to every liter of fuel where possibly they go buy. They just increase them. And then keep all the other taxes with other levies where they add at the formula. So many things. If you read the formula, there are over 24 out of the 30 something variables where they on the formula, now monies where they accrue to government. And I tell you, if that would be a responsible government, we care about the people, because in other countries, when they get this kind of situation, the first thing where they do, then they forgo their own taxes, then they forgo their own levies, especially when you know able to do anything for increase the income levels of the people. And so if you don't have the prices, they spray out out of beyond recognition. You got to do something for keep the fuel price down. And the funny thing is that the price of fuel, even under this crisis, is still lower than the price of fuel under APC. So you will see, say, what did they cause this hyperinflation in the pump price of fuel? One, that because the exchange rate does spiral out of control. Two, they don't introduce too many taxes and levies into the formula, where they just bloat the cost at the end of the day. So if they want to reduce the cost, they have to fix the exchange rate issue, then therefore forgo some of those tax and levies that they don't introduce. But then, if you do them in a blanket form, there's a downside. It means you will end up subsidizing even the mining companies. So that is why I was saying, and that is what I did in 2011 as Minister of Trade. We'll be there in a similar situation, and not just go and say, make government subsidize across the board. No. I say, let we keep the price Wusa for the rest of mankind at 4,500, and then we'll do a full pass-through for the mining companies, the big businesses, and the embassies. And they were consuming over 70% of the fuel. So whereas we be they pay 4,500 for a liter of fuel, they be they pay 5,400 for a liter of fuel. So when we do that, everybody was happy. The oil marketing companies were happy that they get enough money because government they owe them plenty money through the subsidy. This time government not owe them. So where they don't collect over 7% of the money directly from the mining companies, directly from the embassies, from the big businesses, that they able to pay governments the taxes the way due. And so the small subsidy where government they get, they all feel them. Okay. So it will help for ease the situation for a very long time, where we still able to satisfy the demands of IMF and World Bank, whilst we also make sure say we manage the economy and care for the concerns of the people. They know they do them, they don't care about that. That is what a responsible government will do. That is what a responsible leadership should do. And I be feel say we are not talking here over this program, and they listen. I be feel say they could not pick some idea from there and do the right thing for the people of Sierra Leone. But they will not do it. They just continue for increase the prices. I mean, they're so senseless. These guys are senseless. They are heartless. They are just wicked. They're just wicked because they know they feel that. They know they buy fuel. Now cheats that they go with. They know they buy. So they know they feel that. And then they pay themselves $10,000, $15,000, $8,000. So they are fine. So if the exchange rate goes up anyhow, they don't care. And then they pay themselves in dollars. I see today the former governor, when they pay in terminal benefits in Leone cry foul, say they forget in dollars. This just show you say they don't use for they pay themselves in dollars. So all these problems that they face with the pressures on the Leone, the inflation will take place, part of that also because they don't put too much pressure on the dollar. They get their homes in America and England. They pay mortgage.
All right.
So every month they go to the black market for go buy dollar. When possible, they go for care and go for their families, for support their families that are out there. They're not there with their families anymore. They left the families all outside the day. Yeah, I mean, we will talk about this some other time, but these are the problems. They need for be realistic. You know, they need for react to the situation. But they're not reacting. Okay. They don't care about how we suffer, which is really, really unfortunate.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Richard Konteh. I appreciate your time with me inside the program. For Bible quickly.
Yes, Bible, wait, you want sleep? Wait, me, you know, say doctor.
So, on a just don't pull on your own secret and family members. Then I get picture. We are go one for share to now.
Thank you. You continue lecture yourself, capture your life. You just it capture your life.
Not to the how they call them. not to the picture today at all, not the one from last time. And a lecturer SSF, I send this one. Lecturer SSF, I send this one. So it go nice follow with family members. Them see this picture. It good. Family members them need for see this picture. You come.
I set up.
Who that set it up? Who that set it up? Who that set up?
It's a set up from the lecturer SSF.
No, na lecture and I put you for Butu for Bigi Watch.
It put you on the spot.
Family members, them, with all due respect, I present to now this wonderful picture of the year. the men in black, they will too they sleep.
All right, good night.
All right, now the lecture and I SSF post them up now the notice board.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Wrap up.
We're not fall victim again.
No, but wait, hold on. The lecturer, with this kind of thing where we don't see, so you don't post this now the notice board, all man don't see. But any punishment there for them one day, or you go give them extra work. What you exactly intend for do?
No, I not to blame them. So I've been boring that day. Because if I be very active and lively as a teacher, they're not supposed for sleep. I don't be paid too much attention. So I will be more vigilant next time when they don't sleep. I will be a good teacher.
Network no easy.
Close.
Inside leadership come out with take responsibility. You know very well say something we don't go work, we don't tire. You understand? We don't go rest. You don't say go rest we eat that. Sleep they can put fine.
Okay. If lecturer says so, I agree.
Thank you. We continue for this. In as much as some issues they're really painful, but we don't get option. If people are not the way they talk, problem no solve. So as they do, now so we safe they come for talk and people they join we for talk. So they continue. So far so good. One for tell plenty thank you. Both YouTube and Facebook. Of course, we know still Wednesday at the lecture hour. Now stay blessed. God bless you all.
Yes. Me, I just want to talk to this person where I want for Bonthe waiting and Dr. Richard Konteh talk about Dr. Ernest Bai. So in the very first place, many of we are critic of Dr. Ernest Bai, but one of the things we cannot take from him, when people say no get a legacy, you know, first of all, when you critique anybody, you know they critique the person blindly. It's not correct. Now you can make something and can tell some of we say, oh, we know the one place, we they fluctuate. Not to fluctuate, we they fluctuate. Humanity na humanity. There is always a good side and a bad side of every individual. So if you don't know that, that's a serious issue. And also, there is always in anybody in life journey.
I beg for my witness, forgive me. But before you end that statement, please let's just ask question quick. So by the time you're done, we go forget answers from the people in. You know, yes. Alhaji Mohammed, what you say quickly, family members, them, we all see how we do the last time we get in Ajibu. And for we be don't decide, you know, because we know they do this for ourselves. We don't decide, say, a need for apologize publicly for that action they we take before we allow them for even come back and pay for a own program. That now we own decision. So waiting, you think you will watch we right now. You think say if I apologize for the way how he behave, he talk the word to them at the left, and finally he left, you know, for go. And we call him and say yes, he mean him for left the show. We not disrespect to una way the watch. Not to me, not to Bible, not to Atwa, because we mean not to we own talk down in una we concern about. Waiting una think Friday they come. We for take a money for the program or if I apologize. If not, we left them out. What do you not think? Why is after the ending statement? And need una feedback down in the comment section quickly. Because today, now Wednesday. Please go ahead.
Yes, so like I said, in everybody in journey in our life, there is always the upside and the downside. There is always the success story, the struggle story, and the failures or mistake story. And Dr. Anes Baikoma, I want person now. First of all, I'm one of the best leaders who don't get in Sierra Leone. I want to make every Sierra Leonean know that. Irrespective of the fact that we will say one or two things, now one of the best leaders who don't get in Sierra Leone. Because under Iran, things that happen uniquely, where there was peace across the board, there were visible progress on all fronts. When you talk about roads, you talk about electricity on our side, and under Anes Baikoma, we will get light at least 18 to 20 hours a day. So roads, electricity, there were water projects. Now under Dr. Anes Baikoma, we begin to get some community, then drum them. When they buy, when they put in community, then 10,000 liter drums them for communities. Them, when they make water access become easy. So we don't get roads, we don't get all of that. Even when it comes to trade and all of them things, and we see the physical infrastructure and development of the country. So we cannot say no me get legacy. I agree that his legacy, all of his legacies were not protected. But a legacy, again, no need for you don't need for Siam throughout, because you get also wicked people where they come and erode the legacy. One important thing about legacies, now legacies they make we able for take step against the evil of the present day. So legacies for also live inside of we. Like me was if I sit also now, I remember Dr. Anes Baikoma in legacy. Now all that's they pain me against what I say Maada Bio do. Because if Maada Bio had built on his legacy, like how Dr. Anes Baikoma built on Dr. Ahmed Tijan Kaba in legacy where he left and succeed. If Maada Bio had built on this legacy, Sierra Leone would not have been where it is today. So to say that Dr. Anes Baikoma not get a legacy, I don't think that is fair. I don't think that is correct. I think to say no matter what happen, we must remember that man was a very good leader who we get na Sierra Leone, a God-sent leader where we get na Sierra Leone. No matter what his mistakes might be, we need to appreciate him for that, and we need to respect him. Yes, he gets legacies. If this government want for erode the legacy, let us allow those good legacies to live inside of us, because now that's going to empower me for succeed tomorrow, Bambai. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You don't done, right? Okay. So
Yes.
we don't get verdict quick one on a all don't gi. So the majority, some people say for Barnum, some people say he apologize before he continue. When he apologize, then he fine for he continue. And the majority say if I apologize first before he continue, whilst others say, he actually we ban him. Now only one say now out of format and a good for man, they will just forget about that. So all right, this one when I ask Sanin say why he not get any reason for apologize. If anything, now the arrogant and empty head. All right, now the same thing this will talk so. We not gonna say it so you try for make case done, you put other case back. If now you a lawyer, then finally done. All right, so I think we go with the majority. We say make a apologize first before a continue. But before I
just say something with that. I not be there, but I don't listen. I watch the program. I don't watch the program everything. And I say even on the comment section, people let me they blast for me say we're out of Okanaya, like how they come. But this is what I want to say. Professionally, when we sit down and intense, I remember say me and Ajibu don't get intense debates now. So not only with Ajibu, in different media platforms themselves will get intense debate. I remember I don't get to intense debate on other media platform. Somebody say certain words against me. We have been direct attack to me, but not commonly. When we walk out on interviews, sometimes when we walk out on interviews, the manner in which we do one self, they make people that they watch they be a little bit not comfortable. Not a little bit. So man, they actually be comfortable. So me, I think to say the platform we are platform now for everybody, and we are human beings. We are bound to make mistakes. I think to say candidly we could bring what he say come back, and we go tell what we go ensure say we tell what he say. He has to respect the people and apologize.
No, before we carry down, they need for those short video where they send away play and force. For sure, say
yes, and apologize for that work out.
Yes.
So, whatever I get against Ajibu, they could deal with it. I'm not to say enmity for this, but difference in ideas and approach to issues. They could deal with it. But please let we welcome what you say back. and we will tell her
No, we're not saying we're not a welcome more. A welcome always, but before we welcome him this time around, if I apologize first for what he do. When he apologize, we not get any case with him. So that is it. We not get any personal thing with her, no nothing, but just that if I apologize. Because the thing now, if we not take action now, other person go do the same, and we not get no side for mass back and say we go take action against this. Because if the thing starts, we not take action now, other person go do them. Just like the other day, we want for bring person. The person say, "Oh no, I just step out after I don't talk done." And no one for the way they call it. They say, "No. You can the process of the program now for the calls and all things, so you get for stay. Imagine we be allowed that to happen, then nothing will happen again. And the other person, Dr. Richard Konteh, will come.
That would not be equal to PPRC.
Yeah, exactly. So we know for we're not going to criticize PPRC as it's like now. Then we not get we on a side for all back. So I think I just see a message and make a member say, let's just see exactly what he say. For he want for send it don't send in flyer.
Now too.
No,
I go deal with Andy first. No, left the message.
No, wait. I not read any. You know saying if I know if no reference nothing but the program. I just for say it just send the flyer and say it go send the money and I make a member and ask una. Okay. So if we reach to this point, I think I need for reply and back say this now waiting the people get for you. If you agree with that, okay. If you not agree with that, we fine. Not to the money you want. Yeah, we can give people a free program, will not take no money. So thank you very much. We delay for at this particular point, and we want to appreciate to now family members them for not taking time. Doc, thank you very much for your time, and thank you for even waiting on patient in this talk. We not even know what you guys say. So thank you.
No problem.
Mm-hmm. All right, family members them now we left for now, and this is again by going part to my inside the program where we call Koreans. My name is Sembe Freedom Fighter, Bible and Arthur, and Dr. Richard Konteh. We all say thank you and we love you all so very much. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah. Sierra Leone rise up. This one for the people them. Dr. Richard Konteh, the unifier. We go move together as one. Oh. It's a leadership, not sacrifice. Ordained by God, not by pride. You feel the people them pain inside. They walk with heart, not height. From Freetown to Kono side. From Mekani to Bo we go unite. He ready for defend we right and bring we future bright. He's the unifier. Either we go raise we higher. Working for the people tireless. Transform the land, make we feel us. Oh, Dr. Konteh, the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist and pragmatic. For Sierra Leone, they active. Always make it a priority to join him, live on we. Every Wednesday 9 p.m. salon time. As he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone as unity. He say no more division again. We go be the peace and rain. He go work for all, not for gain. Together we go break the chain. He understand the people cry. He no go ever turn we dry. For APC and for Salon, he ready for sit on that throne. He's the unifier. Either we go raise we higher. Working for the people tireless. Transform the land, make we feel less. So talk about the